It is playoff time in Arkansas. I'm Leland Barclay, and I'm at the River Valley Democrat-Gazette offices in historic downtown Fort Smith. This is the River Valley Sports Report, brought to you by the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette and sponsored by Ashley Air. The Greenwood Bulldogs, winners of 10 state championships in the past 21 seasons, have found their stride just in time for November. Greenwood absolutely throttled Lake Hamilton on Friday in the River Valley Game of the Week, beating the Wolves 35-0. It was a big game in the 6A West, with the winner claiming the conference's second seed and a home game in the first round of the playoffs. Greenwood dominated the game on Friday, scoring twice in the first quarter, 2 more times in the second quarter, and then once in the third quarter to start the running clock via the sportsmanship rule. The Bulldogs finished the regular season with 2 straight shutout victories. Greenwood head coach Chris Young wasn't surprised by the win.
Yeah, you know, we talked all week about our preparation. We thought our preparation was great. Not only our scout team, young guys giving us a great look at the offense they run, coaches working their tail off on the weekend. I tell you what, our offensive and defensive coordinators just did a great job preparing our kids, and we thought there was a chance this could happen tonight.
Walter Woody was at Hackett on Friday, where the Hornets also earned the second seed in the 3A1 conference with a 34-6 win over Mansfield. Hackett's Peyton Hester, usually a wide receiver, moved to running back in the second quarter and scored 3 touchdowns. He also caught a touchdown pass. In all, he rushed for 239 yards and caught 3 passes for 85 yards. Ethan Westerman covered Southside's thrilling 52-51 win at Springdale on Friday in what basically was an elimination game of sorts in the 7A West, with the winner claiming the 6th and final playoff berth from the conference. Southside rallied on the road with touchdowns on 6 straight possessions in the second half. The two teams combined for 10 touchdowns in the second half and 1,020 yards of offense in all. In Van Buren's season finale at Benton, the Pointers were tied 21-21 in the third quarter before falling 42-21. Malachi Henry concluded a phenomenal season with 10 catches for 103 yards and touchdown grabs of 34 and 14 yards. He also ran for a touchdown and completed 2 passes for 58 yards. Also on Friday night, Northside rushed for 322 yards and 6 touchdowns, including 4 by Ty Massey, in a 36-0 win at Little Rock Southwest. Clarksville rallied past Morrilton 35-28 on the road, with Bryce Buckner rushing for 3 scores and Arthur Alvarez adding 2 touchdown runs. Subiaco Academy played for the Big School 8-man championship on Friday, losing to Little Rock Episcopal 50-14. Wesley Schluterman threw for 160 yards and a touchdown for the Trojans. That's going to take us to halftime of the River Valley Report. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsor, Ashley Air, with Gimme 5, a look at the playoff brackets, and the games we'll be covering on Friday night.
The Martins came over, we were having spaghetti when we suddenly noticed that we started getting sweaty as the temperature approached 90 degrees. My buddy said, man, you gotta call AshleyAir.com. When your air conditioner breaks, they're the one you want. AshleyAir.com. They're fast and they're good and they got it going on. The technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. When your air conditioner breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com.
Here are the top 5 performances from last week. River Valley Player of the Week, Desmond Lopez Fulbright, caught 9 passes for 115 yards and 3 second-half touchdowns in Southside's 52-51 win at Springdale to earn the playoff spot for the Mavericks. The oddity in the game was Southside allowing Springdale to score with 1:48 left in the game. Southside was leading 52-45 at the time. Southside called timeout and instructed the defense to let Springdale score so Southside's offense would have plenty of time left. If Springdale kicked the extra point and tied the game, Southside would have time to do something offensively. If Springdale went for 2 and made it, again, Southside would have plenty of time to score. As it was, Springdale went for 2 points, and Southside's defense stopped the play, then recovered the onside kick and ran out the clock for the dramatic win. The situation doesn't happen very often, but when it does, and it works, it's a brilliant strategic move. Number 2, Alma's Connor Stacy set single-game school records with 17 receptions for 222 receiving yards and a touchdown on Friday in a 47-29 loss at Farmington in the Airedale season finale. Stacy also finished with single-season school records with 86 receptions for 1,313 receiving yards. Number 3, Ozark clinched the outright 4A4 title with a 42-3 win over Waldron. Number 4, Charleston clinched the outright 3A1 championship with a 46-7 win over neighboring rival Lavaca. It also clinched a perfect 10-0 regular season. Number 5, Boonville claimed the 3A4 crown with a 50-13 win at Perryville. The Bearcats finished the season 10-1 with the only loss in Texas in a non-conference game. The conference championship is the 37th in school history according to Boonville Bearcats historian Glenn Parrish. Let's take a look at the playoff brackets. In Class 7A, Northside will play at Bentonville West in the first round on Friday, while Southside travels to North Little Rock in the first round. Greenwood earned a first round bye in the Class 6A bracket and will play the winner of the first round game between Mountain Home and Sylvan Hills. In Class 4A, Ozark hosts Huntsville in the first round and has a tough road in the playoffs. Looming down the road are possible matchups against Crosset and Arkadelphia. Lamar hosts Gentry in the first round. In Class 3A, Charleston earned the first round bye and will host the winner of the first round matchup between Osceola and Centerpoint. Boonville hosts Salem in the first round on Friday. Hackett hosts Bismarck on Friday, while Cedarville also hosts a playoff game for the first time since 1999 and will welcome Atkins to North Crawford County. Paris is also at home in the first round, hosting Riverview. In the 2A bracket, the Mountainburg Dragons delayed Tom Harrell's retirement another week, earning the 4th seed from the 2A4 conference with a win at Yaleville Summit. The Dragons will make the long trek to East Poinsett County in northeast Arkansas on Friday for the first round. I will be in Ozark on Friday, Walter will be in Boonville, and Harold will be in Lamar. You can read all about those games in Saturday's Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. If you are not a subscriber to the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, you should join our team because you missed last week's River Valley Report and you're missing scores, the final regular season standings, and the playoff schedules put together by Mickey Doyle each week. You're also missing the most comprehensive stats in the state on Thursday, compiled by Eric Taylor. This week's stats are the final regular season leaders for the state. Get out and support these area student athletes. Be sure to catch all of the photos by the award-winning Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette photographers. They can be seen and purchased on our website at nwaonline.com/photo. So be sure to check those out online or in the digital edition of the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. If you are not a subscriber, you can join our team by subscribing online at nwaonline.com and click the subscribe button, or by calling our customer service line at 479-684-5509. That's going to wrap up this week's River Valley Sports Report, sponsored by Ashley Air. We'll see you next week when we recap the opening round of the playoffs, and God bless you.